So this is day one, my first attempt at telling a story on video. As you can see, I've got my Tatty Global One t-shirt. That's another video I've done. Hopefully I can improve on the storytelling. I mean, it'd be interesting to know what you hear or what you get from this. So the reason I'm doing it is I give career advice on LinkedIn, and I'm always interested to help people, find out what they want to do, find out what they're good at, and hopefully, match all of that to get into a job where they really, love doing what they do. I mean, obviously, it can't be 100%, or maybe if it is, that's the optimums. But, it's got to be far better than being in a job that you turn up and you don't like. So I got into Orchard Lodge Secure Unit, working with kids like Jamie Bulgar. The applicants, I can't even remember, but I was told there was over 1,000 applicants or something. And if you imagine, I mean, I wish I had my CV from that time or my application, because the thing is, I'd been out of work, I'd only done voluntary work, and yet I managed to get into that job. In the interview panel, I think there was 5 people who interviewed me, plus there was quite a few interviews. There was a situation interview as well, where we went into this room. We didn't know what was going to happen, and then we would have to make notes afterwards. I can't remember the specifics, but it was actually that we went into this room. All of a sudden, an incident kicked off. They was play roles, and afterwards you had to write down what happened, what you saw, what you noticed, what was said, and this was all skills that you would need as a care officer for Orchard Lodge. Another really difficult one was with Barry, who was he was like the CEO of Orchard Lodge, and he did an interview one-on-one, and it was quite a strange one. So it was a question. There was no wrong or right, but it was trying to find out your sort of morals, your values. And what was quite funny was that being Italian, there was myself and Rachel who had Italian backgrounds, and we really struggled in this question and interview, which went on for a couple of hours. I think I can remember it, continuing for a long time. And the basis of it was that if your mum was going to die and you could steal some medicine from a chemist, would you do it to save your mum? So most people said yes straight away, but I struggled with it because I know sort of heart in heart it would never come to that. And that's what the basis of the interview was. It was a real struggle for me. I can't remember now if at times I gave in, or I just kept that. For 2 hours, I wouldn't agree to stealing. So, I think it gives a deeper insight. I mean, if you're with a person for 2 hours and you keep quizzing questions, you keep saying why to that person, you find out you have a deeper understanding, you know, a knowledge of that person. So that's instilled in me from, you know, from birth. Like I say, it's not good or bad. It's not that you should follow me, or, you know, it's something there. Anyway, I hope I haven't distracted too much. So the basis of this is that I got into a job. There was over 1,000 applicants. It was a job at the time. So I've changed career again. I only did 2 years of it. It was a job at the time that, after a succession of unemployment, looking at myself, looking at my skills, what I thought I was good at, which was I did volunteering, one-on-one, working with youngsters and encouraging them, listening skills, coaching, you know, all things that I felt were into this role. And when I did get into it, I did do really well. I did do really good. For instance, one of my key boys that I worked with, he came from a family of 6. He was the only one that hadn't been to prison. Through doing some one-to-one work with him, he changed from being, well, you know, like a little tyke, is a polite way of putting it, but into one of the role people in the unit, kept his room tidy, you know, was doing good at school. He broke off all relationships with his mates that had got into trouble. And he thanked me, which, like, you know, in some ways, yeah, I know we work together, but I always say, and the same with this, it's you ideally that's got to do the work. You've got to put in the work, and you'll feel better for it as well. You know, it's good to find help out there, but you need to do the work, and you'll feel better for it. So I'm talking a bit. I hope I come back. So the main thing to getting into a job that you love is to focus on those things, or look back, try and look for things where you're enjoying what you do, that people maybe remark and say, you know, oh, you've done a good job there, or listen out for comments, ask friends what they think you're good at, and then ask them why. You know, try and dig a bit deeper. I don't know what else. So maybe I'm at that point. This is the first time I've tried it. So let me know what you think in the comments. Look forward to your likes and comments. Let me know if it's helped you. And I don't know, what can we say? That's about it. Is just a recap. So focus on your skills, your strengths, and then find the job. Look for the job. Persistence is the other thing as well. I mean, I didn't know there was 1,000 applicants, but you know, I must have come across good in the interview, I feel, because I really knew myself and I knew what I wanted and the reasons why I wanted to do that job. That must have come across. Hope it helps you. Look forward to your likes and comments.